What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mike Dolce Show. Today, we have a great episode discussing the benefits of calorie restriction versus increased exercise. And we mentioned cardio in the thumbnail, and we'll stick closer to that. I have a few scientific studies here to illustrate our points and really break down how you, in real time, like today, can dramatically start recompositioning your body, maintaining the lean, healthy, functional, fat-free mass that you currently have, possibly even building and adding more healthy, functional, sexy, fat-free mass while dramatically losing non-functional body fat, subcutaneous, and visceral. Now, before we get into the exact protocol I believe you should follow, we want to preface this conversation with the ingestion of high net nutrient foods. Back a few years ago, If It Fits Your Macros was popular, and even today, some people, they use calorie counters, they use macro counters, but the problem with that is that many, the majority, unfortunately, they focus simply on macronutrients and calories, and they jump over the vital importance of micronutrients and phytochemicals. Briefly, you and I, as humans, we are cellular organisms. We function under the confines of biology, not mathematics. We are not a simple mathematical equation that can be written onto a chalkboard or typed into a calculator. The human body, our life, our physiology, our biology is predicated upon cellular health and activity. There is no controversy to that statement, but many in the fitness industry, they neglect that. And I want you, our beautiful, intelligent, educated, free-thinking, open-minded community, to understand this. You are a cellular organism. Therefore, cellular health must be maintained, sustained, and improved at all times in order to achieve our overall health and fitness or aesthetic goal. So the conversation here is, my belief is that you are eating high net nutrient, healthful whole foods. You're not eating Pop-Tarts and sugar babies and all the other crappy synthetic toxic chemicals polluting your body by simply fitting macros. You are eating high net nutrient foods, providing all the vital cofactors of biological health. Okay, that being said, now let's jump into the studies. So this study right here, I wanted to start with, this comes from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism. The effect of calorie restriction with or without exercise on body composition. So the scientists behind this study, they conducted a very in-depth observation of individuals who only reduce calories, individuals who reduce calories while increasing exercise, or individuals as the control who did nothing. And I'll link these studies below. You can go through, please do your own research. We read studies 3 hours every single day here inside our office with our team. These are some of the studies we pulled today. Do your own deep dive into this. And I'll just simply take you here to the conclusion. Exercise plays an equivalent role in calorie restriction in terms of energy balance. However, it can also improve aerobic fitness, which has other important cardiovascular and metabolic implications. Now, let me break this down and explain this for you here. So this study basically says, if we are only focused on weight loss, reducing calories or reducing calories while adding exercise to have the same net reduction in calories. And here, let me break this down further. Individual A, I'm cutting 600 calories per day out of my total caloric need, or my BMR plus a coefficient to, balance out my other energy output. All right. So let's say me, using as an example, how easy is this? I need 3,000 calories per day. If I was in this study, I would have gone from my 3,000 calories per day, and I only would have eaten 2,400 calories for a total of a 600 calorie deficit throughout my day. Now, if I was a part of this study and I wanted to be in the calorie restriction plus exercise group, I would have reduced my calories by 300 and increased my exercise walking on the treadmill for 30 minutes, burning 300 calories. So calorie restriction by itself equals a 600 calorie deficit, or calorie restriction plus exercise also equaled an equal calorie deficit. What the authors of the study found was there was no difference in total weight loss. But, and the most important factor here, I believe, was it can also, the exercise plus calorie restriction also improved aerobic fitness, which has other important cardiovascular and metabolic implications. That is going to take us to study number 2 from the American Journal of Physiology, Endocrinology, and Metabolism. Calorie restriction or exercise effects on coronary heart disease risk factors, a randomized control trial. Again, taking a very similar concept, moving on, but now not so much focused on the mean total weight loss, focused more on coronary heart risk factors. This is important for every one of you. All my 20-year-olds out there, you're more focused on getting laid, getting lean, right? Getting yoked. Our 30-year-olds, you're more focused on kind of looking good, still staying fuckable, to quote my friend Seth Feroci. But you want to look good, you want to feel good, but really now you don't really need to be as ripped and crazy on the beach in spring break. You want to have energy. You want to reclaim that old, healthy, fit, athletic body. Those of us in our 40s, we're more like, damn, like the dude I went to high school with had a heart attack, man. What's going on? You don't want to be sloppy fat. You still want to look good. You want those abs, but now you're more aware of life longevity and minimizing some of these cardiovascular risk factors. Those in the 50s plus, you are much more concerned with now extending life, extending longevity, extending utility during this period of time. So we all have different goals, but all these goals are the same. Where you are on the timeline, this science matters. And I'm going to tell you how to get lean, get laid, get that sexy physique here in a minute. But I want to cover these studies with you. So now I'm going to take you down towards the conclusions at the end. Baseline. Unrelated. The cardio and age were younger. However, the age. Hold on a second. Sorry. In conclusion, the results of this randomized control trial provided evidence that cardio restriction and exercise induced negative energy balances result in substantial and similar improvements in major risk factors for cardiovascular disease. This data supports the conclusion that sustained lifestyle changes can have marked benefits on cardiovascular disease. Now, let me briefly break this down once again, bring it back up here. What does this mean? So what these authors found is, again, they took calorie restriction only, calorie restriction plus exercise, and then a control group of do-nothings. They found that cardio or calorie restriction plus exercise had near equal total weight loss. Next study, I'm going to talk about body composition. Near equal total weight loss, but those who restricted calories and performed exercise had a dramatic improvement in reducing cardiovascular risk factors and improving overall metabolic health and markers of improved and sustainable longevity. This matters for every single one of us. 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond. Guys and gals, this matters. Now, let's take you to the last study, which is the fun one that ties it all up. This comes from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. The effect of exercise intensity on abdominal fat loss during calorie restriction in overweight and obese postmenopausal women, a randomized controlled trial. Now, this group might be different than you or I. I'm a 45-year-old sexy as fuck man. Many of you are in your 20s and 30s and sexy as heck also, right? So you might not be an obese or postmenopausal woman, but at the same time, this study is quite valid. Now, as we take it down here, with a similar amount of total weight loss, lean mass is preserved, but there's not a preferential loss in abdominal fat with either moderate or vigorous intensity aerobic exercise during caloric restriction. Let me say that again. With a similar amount of total weight loss between calorie restriction only or calorie restriction plus moderate to vigorous exercise, lean mass is preserved in the calorie restriction and exercise group, but no preferential loss in body fat. This is abdominal body fat. That was the focus. Now, let me break this down for you. I should have made that larger for you guys briefly. There's the study. And again, I'll link these studies after the video so you can go back through and do your own deep dive. But I want to just show it where it is. You can take a look and let me break it down. I'll give you the cliff notes here. What did this study show? This study showed that when you are restricting calories while exercising, you will have a similar total weight loss as if you are simply and aggressively restricting calories. But we know from the past study that calorie restriction plus exercise while losing similar amounts of total body weight results in much higher cardiovascular and metabolic health. Well, high five, bonus, baby. This study shows that when comparing calorie restriction versus calorie restriction plus exercise, those who exercised maintained their muscle mass while losing similar amounts of body fat. Bang! This is how it all ties together. If we lower calories very lightly to moderately while increasing exercise, guess what? We maintain our lean muscle mass while continuing to lose a similar amount of body fat. That is the holy grail right here, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to lose a single ounce of lean, healthy, functional muscle tissue. You want to keep that. And in fact, guys and gals, you want to gain muscle tissue as we grow older, as we age. The goal should always be to add muscle tissue. When you're training drug-free, that becomes harder. Ladies, you will not gain 10 pounds of muscle tissue in a year. Most guys over the age of 25 will not gain 10 pounds of muscle in any given year. I'm lucky at this stage of my career if I can put on 2 to 4 pounds of healthy, functional muscle mass above what my average has been, meaning I might reclaim 6 or 8 or 10 pounds of muscle I had previously lost because of travel, because of injury, because of a endurance training phase like I've done. But in order for me to exceed that genetic balance that I have built in, very difficult. So I'm not worried about getting too big. I can surely get fat, but adding too much lean muscle tissue is never a problem, and it's more of a challenge than anything else. But we know that controlling calories and increasing energy output will lose equal amounts of body fat than extreme dieting. And that's what I wanted to speak with you about right now. So thank you guys for being here, for getting this deep into the video. If you appreciate this content, consider subscribing to this channel for more videos like this. Give us a thumbs up and definitely engage in the comments below, simply for the algorithm to help us grow this channel and get this content out there. Now let's tie this up. What we believe here at the Dolce Diet and Fitness. When we work with clients, we are not trying to create a caloric deficit initially through calorie reduction. In fact, when we start traditional personalized diet programs for private clients, we actually start to increase calories because we find most people follow the SAD diet. That is the standard American diet. Highly palatable, processed foods with low net nutrient content. What we do in the beginning is we want to increase high net nutrient food options. and normalize these healthy foods for the individual. Going back to the beginning of the video, you are a cellular organism that requires these vital cofactors for general physiological, biological health. From that base foundation, we can start playing with the macros and the total calorie targets, which of course we will, to get you super yoked and shredded. Look at these regular folks right here on the side of this. These are regular folks who have followed our Living Lean program, our 3 Weeks to Shredded program. Regular folks in this video. These are regular folks. No elite athletes here, although we've worked with many elite athletes and had world-class results. That being said, when we start a meal plan, and when you consider starting a meal plan or a diet program, we'll quote diet program, fat loss, weight loss program, body recomposition program, do not first start at dropping calories. Wrong. The first thing you should do is normalize your daily caloric intake with high net nutrient foods. You've heard me talk about the 4x4. I'm going to do a video on the 4x4 tomorrow. The 4x4 discusses 4 meals, 4 times a day, 4 hours apart, to initially build the baseline for the individual who's just getting into eating healthy, living a healthier lifestyle. This simply reduces variables of skipping breakfast, of Chipotle lunch, of having a good fish and rice dinner, and then a little bit of queso and tortillas, and then, as a snack on Netflix and chilling. And then you have a really good breakfast, maybe some sushi for lunch, which is good. And then you blow it all for dinner. Most people do exactly that, right? You probably do that. You kind of eat good. You kind of don't. You skip a meal. You spend, 6 hours between a meal. You have breakfast and you snack all day because you're working on a project. You're on the body composition roller coaster. There's too much variability. There is too much fluctuation. Your body cannot stabilize. Your metabolism cannot get in sync with your goals. So initially we say, hey, you right now costs you nothing. Think about the 4x4. 4 meals, about 4 hours apart, 4 times throughout the day, about the same size. Don't even worry about cutting calories right now. Eat high net nutrient, healthful, whole foods. Easy. Well, that can be 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a smoothie or a shake post-workout. Great. 4 full meals, whatever that is. Now, with that, we say, let's start to increase energy expenditure through exercise. If you're not walking yet, start walking. 10, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes in the morning, 3 days a week, then 4 days a week, then 5 days a week. Instead of 30 minutes, we go to 35, then 40, then 45. You're feeling pretty good. Your calories are still stable, but you've created a caloric deficit through consistently adding energy expenditure, which burns calories, and it creates that deficit we discussed earlier in the video. Remember, the 600 calorie deficit through restricting food, or a mild 300 calorie deficit, which is very manageable, and adding a 300 calorie expenditure through intelligent exercise that you enjoy. Now, please feel free to ask any questions in the chat right now. I think I've covered the topic of this video rather well. I want to answer questions here, but also if you have deeper questions, leave them in the comments below this video, because most of our channel is dedicated and controlled by you. What do you want to hear? What questions do you want answered? Maybe I wasn't clear, or you want me to go deeper on any of the things I said in this video. Please leave them in the comments below, and consider subscribing and engaging with this channel. Boom, Booty Dinar, subscriber. That badge is looking good, everyone. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I ask to consider it, and also click the join button to get badged up. Get that badge, become a badged member of this channel. We will be hosting live chats and webinars and conversations with some of our roster of elite professional athletes. I have a great network of doctors and industry influencers and thought leaders that will be on this channel. And when we do those special invites, special events, the only ones who can ask questions and engage will be those who have the badge. That's everyone can watch and take part. We're just trying to engage with you guys a little bit more. We are trying to build our community here because we were shadow banned, unfortunately, on this network back in summer of 2020, simply because we were stressing the importance of personal health. While never negating, never being controversial, we never said don't do anything that the health organizations are telling you. We said, but you must take personal health into embrace personal health. And that actually, on this network, on Facebook and Instagram, we got hit with a pretty hard shadow ban, which was crazy. We're breaking out from that right now, and any sort of engagement you can give us will help. Ed, what's up, Ed? Good to see you, brother. Brian, Chicago's in the house. What's up, Brian? Good to see you. Sam, hey, coach, what's up? What's up? Christian, a DDC gets a discount at the Mastering Weight Cut, right? Yes. And Christian, if you are not in, I think you should be in the DDC, the online group. And hello to all my DDCs out there, my Dolce Diet certified coaches. And also, hello to all of the online platform members at the DolceDiet.com. They are in here right now having access to this video. What's up, everybody? Good to see you. I'm going to be in the forum today answering tons of questions. So throw your questions into our forum for the online membership. What is the online membership? The online membership is for those individuals who are members at thedolcediet.com. Our 4-week or 12-week, briefly, our 4-week and 12-week personalized diet and exercise program. You guys can certainly jump in, check it out. Click the link below to get started on your very own personalized diet and exercise program at thedolcediet.com, utilizing all of the world-class principles that we have. That's certainly worth a look, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, Christian, you will get the discount code here. We'll send it today. All of our DDCs get discounts to the Mastering the Weight Cut seminar. Looking forward to that. And that will be January 29th. Anyone interested, Mastering the Weight Cut seminar, January 29th. It's a 3-hour live remote seminar via Zoom. Click the link below if you're interested in that. Amir says, I've heard you speaking about the 4x4 meal plan. Will that be available to purchase? Is it possible to have the Living Lean in 4 meals? Well, if you want to be a member or not be a member, follow the 4x4 meal plan. We can certainly provide you exact meals to follow. And that's what we do here all day. We have a team of registered dietitians on staff. Also, at thedolcediet.com, you can click on this online coaching link at the top of the page. Bam. So blah, blah, blah. There we go. Go to the online coaching page at thedolcediet.com. That is a 30-day one-on-one personalized relationship, a coaching relationship between you and I. So that is awesome. And that's where we really build in the 4x4 outside of just simply sharing with you guys, not trying to sell, simply trying to share. You don't know what to do? Start with the 4x4. You want more personalized instruction? Go to thedolcediet.com, start the 4-week or 12-week total body transformation program. Everything is included for you down there. It's like setting the GPS to your best body. And then even you can level up with the one-on-one coaching. That's all available for you guys. Sam says, hey, coach, what are your thoughts on creatine monohydrate from an MMA athlete in an 8-week camp who intends to water cut the Dolce step method? Of course, how soon would you cycle creatine out? I would cycle off creatine no less than 15 days before weigh-ins, just to make sure you get all of that water out, which is about 2 weeks out. And that's right about when you're hitting your taper anyway. Rye says, coach, I saw your purple people cleaner video and stoked to try it. Right on. I love that. That video was so fun. And got huge. I think that's like over 100,000 or so views, the purple people cleaner video. And it's delicious, by the way. Bradley Olson badged up, baby. Got that subscriber badge. And you guys can too by clicking the join button under this video. Now the CDC is saying obesity is the second highest risk factor for Rona, old age being number 1. So why were you shadow banned again? And that's exactly what I said, because all the science was there. Like I said, we spend 3 hours per day, every single day, focused on research. We do deep dives into the white papers, into the journals. We did a deep dive, and we were one of the first teams out there openly discussing the importance of personal health and reducing medically determined BMI. That's all we said. We were using as many medical terms as possible, and we got shadow banned here on this channel for that. Some of you know we were growing. We were getting 100 new subs every single day. Now, I don't know if we're getting 100 new subs a month, and we're seeing many cancellations that are not. Many of you are like, Dolce, man, I've subbed to you 3 different times, and I'll go and check back, and I'm canceled somehow. I'm unsubbed somehow. Many of you don't get notifications. It's because we believe, and I don't think there's any insidious behavior. I am a positive glass half full individual. I think we got caught into some sort of algorithm, some sort of AI determination, and we were spanked for it. What we do know is Derek over at More Plates, More Dates says is the upload snowball. I think the content snowball. The more videos we put out, the more we will break out of it. The more you engage with us, give us a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe. Leave comments below. Share these videos. We will break out of that. I'm not stopping, baby. I'm not giving up. Every single day we're on here pumping the great content for you. And Bradley, I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you getting that badge. Looks good on you, my man. Paul P. Mike in the building. Today's my rest day, and I'm still itching to be in the gym. And I'm not feeling run down or too sore. Should I hammer away and hit the cardio, hit the weights, or just like cardio? Today's my rest day, and rest day's rest day. Do active recovery. Go for a walk, go for a hike, go for a swim, maybe a little bike ride. Active recovery. Do some mobility. Do the thing that you're not really good at that you've been neglecting. Respect the rest day. Amir, I'm currently on 3 weeks to shredded, 6 pounds down in 5 days. That's what I'm talking about. 3 weeks to shredded, the #1 rated online healthy weight loss program designed to lose 21 pounds in 21 days. Individual results may vary. Amir is down 6 pounds in 5 days ahead of schedule. If anybody wants to start the 3 weeks to shredded program, simply click the link below. Get shredded. Start here, click that, and save 20%. We're giving a 20% discount right now with promo code TRANSFORM. That will probably disappear later on tonight. Sam, thanks for the content, coach. Best fitness content out there. I don't have much disposable income right now, but I'll support any way I can. Sam, thank you so much. Bam! Sam is a new member. Sam just got badged up, baby. Welcome. Sam, welcome to the community. I greatly, deeply appreciate that. I appreciate your support. That means everything to us. We are working our asses over here for you guys. So just that I don't want to say it's a little gesture. It's a massive gesture to us. It might be little to you, but it is a massive gesture to us when we see that you guys go forward and you get that badge to show that you are a subscriber to this channel. Thank you. Chris is on the road a lot for work, so the schedule is unpredictable. Makes consistent eating times tricky. So I use protein bars and or drinks to eat consistently. Any suggestions? Scrap them. I'm crazy busy too. I'm never too busy to eat a healthy meal. Hold on. Never too big. This is busted, right? Just a bowl and some cellophane or whatever it is. Across the top, I got chicken, a little bit of salsa, some corn, and some black beans under that. Bam! Easy. This is leftovers. I am not leaving my house with a meal. Now, does it take me more time to eat this or a protein bar? Probably, I just shovel this down, bang, 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 and I'm done. I can do this when I'm driving. I can do this when I'm reading. I can do this when I'm typing. That's the point, ladies and gentlemen. You must prioritize. Do not allow mediocrity to steep into your life. Do not allow your peers and your friends and the Lee Syatt's of the world telling you it's okay. It's okay to skip a meal. It's okay to miss a meal. It's okay to eat a cookie or have a Snickers bar or miss a workout. No, it's not okay. I want you to hold yourself to a higher standard. And if you mess up, bam, get right back on the horse. No guilt, no self-loathing. Remember it. Understand that you messed up, but no protein bars. Those are crap, man. Crap. I guarantee you I have more protein in this plate than your protein bar does. What does your protein bar have? 10 grams of protein? 15 grams of protein? Do you know how hard it is to have 20 grams of protein in a protein bar? I have 30 grams of protein in this bowl right now. That's more than you have. Healthier, more bioavailable protein also, I might say. Come on now. That's easy. That's so easy to make. I'm on your team, my brother. I love you. What's up, coach? I love your content. Thank you, Ron. Thank you for being here. Consider being a badged up member to this channel by clicking that join button. Join now below this video. Get that badge. Hey, Uncle Mike, I sent an email support to get more info on the discount. Angel, got you. That's going to be posted inside the online coaching group today. We have a special discount code for all of our coaches. Paul P says, I'm subscribed, but no badge. So, yes, subscribe. Awesome. I love that. The badge, you click join now, and there is a little badge function that YouTube allows. Now, the badge, it's 99 cents to get the badge, and I've tried to make that zero. YouTube does not allow it any less expensive than 99 cents. I don't want your money. I don't want the 99 cents, right? What does that do for me? It doesn't do much for me, and then it's completely wiped away. YouTube takes a cut of that anyway, and then I have to pay taxes on it anyway. So I'm left with like 3 cents at the end. It's not about that. That's as low as YouTube allows. But if you feel like I give you more than 99 cents of value to your life, that's all I would ask. And whatever discounts I can give to you guys or things like that down the way, I will certainly try and make that back up to you. But I will definitely over deliver on my promise to provide you honest, actionable, and evidence-based information to add value to your life. And if you have the ability, the resources you want to, please do. There's no obligation, though, of course. There's no obligation. So, Chris says, by the way, I dropped 30 pounds on 3 weeks to Shredded last summer. Your advice is legit. Thank you so much, Mike. By the way, 56 years old. I screenshotted that, baby. Chris, congratulations. Chris lost 30 pounds following our 3 weeks of Shredded program at 56 years old. And you guys know Chris, he's been in here, a community member in here all the time. We see his name pop up all the time. Chris, brother, I'm super proud of you, my man. That's the way. Keep it up. Keep it going. You guys can click the link below to learn more about what 3 weeks to Shredded is. Amir says, what's insane is pharmaceutical companies and insurance companies and a lot of doctors are fine with pushing pills to solve everything. What happened to natural eating and exercise? Exactly. Start with the holistic first. Are you getting 7.5 to 9 hours of sleep per night? Are you managing the own external stress in your life? Are you eating high net nutrient healthy foods? Are you avoiding synthetic toxic chemicals? Are you exercising consistently and intelligently? If not, why are you going to your doctor looking for some pill, powder, potion, some magic solution that is not going to do much except make things different? You will get a different negative health outcome as a result of not initially managing your lifestyle. And that's a different conversation for a different day. Paul P says, laugh my ass off. The content is worth way more than 99 cents. Well, thank you. We work really hard to make sure that it is. We appreciate you. Gronis, Henrik, my man, bam, badged up, baby. I appreciate that. Henrik's got that Dolce Diet subscriber badge. Thank you, man. Beast. Yeah, right. Chris is a beast. Isaac, bam, subscriber badge. I'm liking this. I'm starting to see a lot more subscriber badges here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. That means so much. It means so much to me. Thank you all for being here. Well, guys and gals, I'm going to let you go. If you're just jumping in late, go back and watch the first few minutes of this video where I break down the difference. Should you actually do more cardio or should you cut calories? What is most beneficial to lose weight? Or what's most beneficial to lose weight but still maintain muscle mass? Or what's most beneficial to lose weight, maintain muscle, and live a much longer, healthier life? That is what you hear in the very beginning of this video. Bradley, are you going to be doing more business content soon? I would really love that. Yes, usually Fridays. I think we're calling it like Finance Fridays right now. We'll do at least one business and financial related video on Fridays. So look forward to Fridays, maybe around 11 o'clock on Friday. And thank you, Uncle Mike. Bradley, thank you. And that badge looks great on you too. Bradley, thank you for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you for being here, for spending time, for just being a part of the channel, a part of this community. You guys are amazing. I will be back later today and definitely tomorrow. Every single day, we provide honest, actionable, evidence-based information to dramatically improve your life. Until next time, boom.